Tony Stewart is back in the NASCAR headlines this week. The three-time Cup champ and owner of Eldora Speedway dirt track is making it clear he still wants to host a Cup Series race. As we all remember, Bristol Motor Speedway held the first Cup dirt race in over 50 years back in 2021. But that historic race didn't happen at Stewart's beloved Eldora track in Ohio. Tony felt let down that NASCAR didn't offer the dirt race to Eldora after all the work he and his team did to prove they could pull off a modern NASCAR dirt event. Now, with Bristol likely losing its dirt track after 2023, Smoke sees a potential opportunity to finally get the Cup Series at his track. He says Eldora can host any race and he'd go above and beyond to make it a marquee event. So today I want to talk about Tony reviving the idea of a Cup race at Eldora. As a lifelong NASCAR fan myself, I've got some thoughts on whether we could actually see. At 0.5 miles in length, Eldora Speedway is one of the most iconic and prestigious dirt ovals in the country. The high-banked clay track located north of Rossburg, Ohio, has both permanent and festival-style seating that provides a capacity believed to be around 30,000 passionate dirt racing fans. It's a state-of-the-art facility that owner Tony Stewart has invested millions into over the years, featuring amenities and track surfaces finely tuned to produce incredible dirt racing. As Stewart told the Associated Press, "We worked hard and went through all the learning curves and growing pains in having a dirt race." Just this month, Eldora Speedway hosted an unprecedented first-ever $1 million to win 410 sprint car race, with the victor pocketing over $1 million from the record $1.4 million total purse. 2 days later, the track held their annual King's Royal Sprint Car event, paying $175,000 to win. In the span of just 4 days, Eldora Speedway paid out over $2 million combined for their marquee dirt sprint car events, thanks to Tony Stewart's ambitious vision and dedication to making Eldora the pinnacle. It's this kind of major investment and ability to attract huge fields of cars that Stewart believes should make Eldora the obvious choice to hold a NASCAR Cup Series dirt race. Tony Stewart has made it abundantly clear he still dreams of hosting a NASCAR Cup Series race at his prized dirt track, Eldora Speedway. When asked if he wants the opportunity, Stewart told the Associated Press earlier this year, "Yeah, and I have been from day one. We were offered the chance to keep the Truck Series race, and I turned it down because I felt we worked hard and went through all the learning curves and growing pains in having a dirt race." Stewart is referencing the 2021 Cup Series dirt race at Bristol Motor Speedway, the first for NASCAR's top series on dirt in over 50 years. Stewart assumed his state-of-the-art Eldora Speedway would be the obvious choice for such a historic race. After all, he had spent years investing millions into the facility, fine-tuning every detail to make it the pinnacle of modern dirt racing and proving to NASCAR it was ready for prime time. Stewart continued, "I understand the reasons we were told why they went to Bristol with it. But my feelings are that we would go above and beyond anything we're already doing now, do more than we already do to make sure it would be a huge event." When Bristol was announced as the host, it came as a shock and disappointment to Stewart. He had put in the work and preparation with his team to show Eldora was feasible for a modern 50,000-plus seat NASCAR dirt race. But he was given zero heads up by NASCAR officials that Bristol would get the prestigious race instead. Stewart felt understandably frustrated and in the dark about the decision. As a protest, he withdrew Eldora Speedway from hosting its annual NASCAR Truck Series race that same year. But today, Stewart still clings to the dream of finally getting a Cup Series race at his track. With Eldora's pedigree and Stewart's proven track record of delivering million-dollar dirt spectacles, he argues that bringing America's top stock car series to Eldora would be an unforgettable showcase that highlights racing's roots. Eldora and Cup cars could be the perfect marriage of historic and contemporary racing. As a lifelong racing fan, I think it would be an epic event to see the top Cup stars tackling the dirt at Eldora. That half-mile oval was practically built for putting on hugely entertaining dirt spectacles. And you know, Tony would spare no expense putting on an incredible show. What do you all think? Should NASCAR finally grant Tony his wish and schedule a Cup race at Eldora? Would you want to see the drivers slide around the dirt in Ohio? Let me know in the comments down below. While we wait to see if it ever happens, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you the latest NASCAR news and discussion every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.